was tricky, as we all know in this life. When you fall out with certain individuals, you may need them at some point. More importantly, they could be useful to you, but it's about friendship, isn't it? And more importantly, when the friendship has been a rock solid friendship for many years, suddenly it all goes wrong. Recriminations, backstabbing, he said this, she said that sort of thing. Now, as we now know, the Beckhams seemingly have been cut out of the sphere of Harry and Meghan's inner circle. In fact, you could say this was a huge mistake by Prince Harry, because obviously, David Beckham has been an international name literally since the 90s. I remember, of course, the rise of the Spice Girls, interviewing all those young girls, and was there at the very cusp of when Victoria Adams, as she then was, met David Beckham, and it truly was a sort of romantic fairy tale. It propelled those literally into the stratosphere, and more importantly, them mixing alongside royalty was just seeming the norm. Now, fast forward, of course, to 2023, and David Beckham has done something that his bosses like, and now they want the same for Prince Harry. Let me explain. Hi, good morning. How are you? Nice to see you as ever, and thank you so much for joining me. We'll have a wave today. Not bad, thank you. Yes. Now, as you know, with Prince Harry, amazingly, alongside Meghan Markle, he's still clutching hold of that deal to Netflix. And again, one has to say, hats off to the fact that even though they decided to put out The Heart of Invictus alongside the docu-series and the business series, well, we know which was successful. Now, when you consider it, this is a company, like so many companies right now, that are going through very difficult, demanding times. It is all about subscribers. It's about people willing to pay for content. But that content has to be, if you're paying for it, something you want to watch. The Heart of Invictus wasn't a staggering success. Did okay, but not a staggering success. So you can understand why Netflix have decided to reach out to Prince Harry with this particular format. You see, they've had the Harry and Meghan story, the docu-series by Liz Garbus, but they haven't had Prince Harry's version. They have no spare, as it were. They don't have that particular documentation. He gave that away to Penguin Random House as an audio. So now, following the huge success and the media hype behind David Beckham's recent docu-series, well, they want something like that from Prince Harry. Now, David has been really revealing, talking about everything, his, very successful football career, the alleged affair with Rebecca Lewis way back in 2003. Everything was literally on the table for discussion. And this is exactly what Netflix now want from Prince Harry. Now, whichever way you could say, this is really give us more of the docu-series. It's not really about his story. We all know that story. It's now going to be Harry's spin on said story. And more importantly for Prince Harry, he has to decide if he wants to reveal all of that once again, this time alone, and no doubt pulling in certain people who knew him along that particular journey. One of them could have been the very successful, to subscribers at least, David Beckham. So while Meghan and Harry decide what to do with their future next, it's interesting to note that what Netflix want is more of what was very successful last year. Trashing the family, basically. Will Harry, this time, decide to go it alone? Truly a developing story. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.